Hey everybody, my name's Eric Larkin. I'm with Remax Solutions, and this is the Eric Larkin Show. This is where we'll be talking with businesses, events in our area, and of course real estate here in Cocoa Beach and throughout Brevard County. Today on this show, I have Cheryl Clark from the Cocoa Beach Regional Chamber, and if you're a business in the Cocoa Beach area, more than likely you've heard from her either talking about how great it is to be a part of the chamber or maybe at one of the chamber events. So Cheryl, thank you very much for being a part of this.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. For those of you who don't know who Cheryl Clark is, who are you?
I'm a hard-working, dedicated person. I've been with the Chamber 17 years, work long hours and give back to the community. We're the guys you see out on the streets doing the grand openings and the ribbon cuttings and the networking events. The Chamber is just a great place to get to know and build relationships and become trusted out there in the community.
Excellent. So what exactly does the Chamber do?
Well, the Chamber provides that opportunity for businesses to get out into the community and build relationships. You always hear people talk about, I'm a big supporter of the community, or I love the community. Well, how do you get to know the community? You can either knock on doors or put flyers on people's doors, or you can come to an event for an hour of your time and meet hundreds of people face to face for them to get to know your business and for you to get to know their business. And in a nutshell, I think that's probably the most important thing that the Chamber does.
So I know the Chamber has some great events throughout our area at any given time. What are some of the most popular events that you recommend people going to?
We have a lot of signature events. Like tonight we have our big chowder cook-off, and we do that annually. It's 33rd annual year. We do a big fundraiser for our nonprofits annually. That happens in April. We do a golf tournament. We do a casino night. We do a Business of the Year awards banquet. We just recently had a gala. We do events for the military. We do tourism events. So basically something for everybody throughout the year to have fun, always have fun, but to network and grow your business.
Excellent. Now, where's the Chamber located at?
Well, right now we're located here in our Vieira office. We've been here going on 4 years.
Okay.
We have a beautiful space. It's about 5,000 square feet. We can accommodate seminars and meetings. That's a great venue. Plus we have a spot for all of our businesses to display their business cards and their brochures. Our main office is in Merritt Island. We have a tourism office out on the beach specifically for our tourists. And then we also have a welcome center at the port to greet the cruise ship passengers.
Excellent. So where is your Cocoa Beach location at? Because I know where the Merritt Island one is, and obviously we're here in Vieira.
It's located very close to Ron John's. It's on the opposite side of the street, about a block to the south, next to the IHOP.
And Dairy Queen.
And Dairy Queen.
Yes,
Correct.
I know that landmark. Why is it called the Cocoa Beach Chamber, but it seems like your main locations are here in Vieira or Merritt Island?
That's a question we get a lot. So the best way I can describe it is when I travel, people say, where are you from? I say Cocoa Beach because they've never heard of Merritt Island or Vieira or maybe even Melbourne. They think that's Australia. So we always go back to that name, Cocoa Beach. We grew up with I Dream a Genie, we grew up with the space program, and Cocoa Beach is a well-known destination. So if our tourists can find us, then they can find our businesses.
Excellent. Now, being a member, I'm a member of the Cocoa Beach Chamber. Does it matter which office I go to, or
it does not?
They all support?
So we cover a regional area. There was a merging of chambers back in 1968. We are in our 50th year. So we're celebrating 50 years this year as the Cocoa Beach Regional Chamber of Commerce. But we have members, MIMS to Palm Bay, even big companies in Orlando that have sales reps that work Brevard County. They can join our chamber to network with the businesses in our local community.
Now, speaking of the members that are here, you mentioned there's big businesses. I'm an individual real estate agent, on the smaller end of it. What are some of is there a specific size of business that the Chamber could help best? Or
we have all sizes. We have the big aerospace companies all the way down to the home-based businesses, and they all join for a different reason. It could be name recognition, it could be sponsorships. They want to get their name out there in the community. The small businesses if they're home-based, they need to get out in the community. Nobody's going to knock on their front door, so they need the Chamber for the reason to get out and meet the community face to face. And then we have nonprofits, so that's another whole reason to join the chamber. They join the chamber usually for fundraising, for volunteering. They usually need board members that are very community minded, that can support the organization. So everybody has a different reason to join the chamber. We try to provide the value for them individually based on what their needs are.
Okay, that sounds like you have a lot to offer, more than we can certainly pack into this video. So if somebody wants to have more information about the chamber, how can they get a hold of you?
They can call me directly at 321-454-2025. I'm available, that's my main number, but I'm in our various offices from time to time. My email, cclark@cocobeachchamber.com, is a great way to reach out to me too.
And I'll have all of her information. It'll be linked up in the comments below, or you could always just message me directly and I'll make certain you get a hold of Cheryl as well if you have any questions regarding the chamber. All right, so you've been working here for the chamber for over 17 years now. Have you always lived here in Brevard County?
I moved to Brevard in 1985
Okay.
And worked out at the port. My first job here in Brevard County was at Port Canaveral, and pretty much worked at the port all my years until I came here to work for the chamber. So I'm not a native, but I've been here for quite a long time.
So how did you go from working at the port to becoming a chamber?
I was a member of this chamber. I was actually a member of 6 chambers at the time, and they knew I got it. I understood the chamber and how it worked. And I had gone back to school, gone back to UCF. And,
Go Knights.
Yep, go Knights. And I thought it might be a great opportunity for me to get to know the business community. I liked the job so much, I never left. So here I am, 17 years later.
That's fantastic. I know I had met Cheryl Clark shortly after I got into real estate. I had heard a lot about the chamber, and she came in and she spoke to me and talked about benefits, and I think I've been a member pretty much ever since then.
Yep,
so she's certainly good at what she does, and if you do have questions about the chamber and how it can benefit you to help you learn how to network, I've learned a lot from Cheryl in regards to networking, and she's certainly helped my business as well.
Awesome.
It is.
And I've learned a lot on real estate from you.
See, it's reciprocal. You gotta love that. And that's the beauty of networking. You get to meet some new people, and I'm always looking for the giver's game mentality, and I think we both certainly get that.
Yes, for sure.
So one question I want to ask everybody who's a part of this video is, we have a lot of friends and family that are coming in and visiting here, or there's some things with you living here for all the time since 1985. What's the one thing about Brevard County that you love, that you try to do as often as possible?
There's a lot of things I love about Brevard County. I think the lifestyle. You have enough to keep you busy. There's enough restaurants, there's enough entertainment, there's enough cultural, great place to raise kids. If you want to go to Orlando, it's only an hour away. The crime is less, the traffic is less. I just think it's the lifestyle in Brevard County. Brevard County provides a great place for family activities, as well as raising kids. It's a great place to raise kids. They can boat, they can go to the beach, they can surf. There's lots to do in our community, but it's still that small town feel. And growing up in this area, you still get that grassroots hometown feel. You got the hokey parades at Christmas time, and you don't have what some of the bigger cities have with the traffic and the crime and that kind of thing. So I just think it's a great place to live. Being here as long as I have, I'll probably be here for a long time to come.
Fantastic. Well, Cheryl, I want to thank you for being a part of the Eric Larkin Show. And if you have questions about Cheryl, again, her number will be here above us, and it'll also be linked below. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll see you on the next show.
Thanks.